Greetings everyone, my name is Daniel. I'm a personal trainer, ACE certified. I'm going to show you some stretches today. Make sure you modify them as you see fit. We're going to have a mat. You're going to start off on all fours. First thing we're going to do is a cat-cow. You want to extend that spine, sink that belly button down, really engage with the core. Stretch number 2, we have child's pose into a cobra. Sink your hips back for the child's pose. Bring your hips forward and on the mat for the cobra. Remember, if you need a little bit more time in these stretches, pause the video. For now, we're going to get on our butts and we're going to reach for those toes. If you cannot touch the toes, reach for those ankles or for the knees and so on. You're going to exchange in between reaching for the toes and then leaning back. Really stretching out those chest muscles as you lean back and alternating between forward motion and back motion. Stretch number 5. We're going to give a nice little twist. So you're going to use the outside of your elbow on the outside of your knee. You should feel this in the lower back. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. Don't forget to breathe. Stretch number 5. We're going to lay down on our back, which I like to call the windshield wipers. Keep rotating to the outside of your legs. Get as close to the ground or touch the ground. Meanwhile, keeping your shoulders attached to the ground. Number 6, you're going to go ahead and extend that outside leg and hold. It's going to be an isolation torso twist. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Exercise number 7. Let's sit on your butt and we're going to go ahead and stretch out the chest and the shoulders. Clasp your hands behind your back and lift your hands as high as they can. Feel that chest expand and those shoulders stretch. Number 8, we're going to go ahead and stretch out the side. We're going to expand, stretch out those rib cages, also those lat muscles, those side obliques. Get as far as length as you can. If you can, try to get that elbow on the opposite side down. Now let's go ahead and reach for those toes again. If you cannot reach the toes, grab a towel just to assist you. Right after you're done with that, let's reach over and stretch the other side of the rib cage. Exercise number 9. What you're going to do is go on all fours. You're going to reach through. You want the outside of your shoulder to be on the ground. At the same time, you're going to look up and down as if you're nodding yes. Chin to the ground, chin up. you're gonna go ahead and move that same arm you're reaching through so that the inside of your shoulder is on the ground. Now you're gonna nod no, trying to get your chin to touch each shoulder. So chin to shoulder, chin to shoulder. Now let's go ahead and get the opposite side. Again, starting with the yes. I see you. And getting the outside, the inside of the elbow on the ground and nodding no. Number 10, we're going to engage with those quad muscles. We are going to be on the knees. You're stretching out your shoulders and your chest first. If you have pain in your knees or knee issues, go ahead and skip this next section. We are going to go on our knees for a couple of stretches. First we have the shoulders and the chest, just as we did at the beginning, but this time it's a little deeper of a range we can promote by being on our knees. Second portion is going to be the sides. Now we have a little bit more height. If you can, expand your ribs a little bit more, go ahead. Now we're going to go ahead and lean back again. Really stretching and expanding that chest. Placing those hands, fingers pointing back. Be very cautious. If you feel like you will get stuck, do not go in a position. Let's go ahead and complete the last side. Number 11, we have our hip stretch. First thing we're going to do is stretch our hips while on our butt. Go ahead and cross that ankle across the knee. Sit into that stretch. If you would like, you can change this stretch into a pigeon stretch. If the pigeon stretch is too much, go ahead and continue to hold the first stretch previously. We're going to go into a hip flexor stretch. We're going to keep that same leg that was in front of you. We're going to add a little rotation. You're going to feel the torso and the hips stretching at the same time. Now, you're going to go ahead and have the torso go into the opposite way. Knee could be down towards the ground, or knee could be off the ground, depending on how much stretch you want on those hips. Let's go ahead and do the opposite side. Crossing that ankle across the knee once again. And remember, you can stay at this pose or change it into a nice pigeon stretch. We have stretch number 12 is the frog. We're getting the inner thighs here. So So you're bringing the knees as far apart as you can. Feet should be close together. So what you're trying to do is get your inner thighs, your groin, as close to the mat as you can. Team, we're going to go ahead and lay on our back and extend one leg up. I'm going to go ahead and use my towel to help assist me as I stretch out this leg. You want to try to keep both legs straight. If the knee bends a little bit, it's okay. Just work on those hamstrings. Then we're going to go ahead and switch it to the other side. Number 14 is my favorite. You're just going to go ahead and lay down, breathe, and relax, also called Shavasana. Take as much time as you need to. If you need a list of all the stretches we did, I'm going to go ahead and give you a Star Trek style. Or Star Wars. No, Star Trek. Star Wars. I don't know which one it is. I'm sorry.